What's going on, guys? It's Coach Josh with XLR8 Sports Performance. I'm here with Chris.
What's up?
He's an intern with George Mason Kinesiology Department. He's working with us for his final internship, and we're going to go over some tips on the bench press today. So we're going to talk about the contact points. We're going to talk about the setup, and then we're going to talk about the execution of the lift. I'm going to demonstrate the setup right here. Coach Chris will spot me, and then we'll give you some pointers along the way. Okay? So here's the bench press.
As Coach Josh mentioned, we'll first go with the 5 points of contact. The first two are the left and right foot. Third is glutes. The fourth will be the upper back and the shoulders, with the fifth and final one being the head. Some people will count the hands as a sixth, but regardless, they will all need to remain in contact throughout the entire lift. Next, you'll also want to position your body so your eyes are directly under the bar while racked, give or take maybe an inch or two. Next, we're going to move on to hand placement, where there are a couple things we want to touch up on. The width of your hands will vary from person to person depending on arm length, but the majority of people will have their hands somewhere near the rings or just a bit inside. You also need to check that your hands are even on both sides so the weight is evenly distributed. Next, you should always wrap your thumbs around the bar, which will keep the bar securely in your hands, not allowing it to roll forward and fall on your chest. Stacked wrists are essential not only to safety but ensuring maximum efficiency as well. A bent wrist is much more likely to become injured under heavy weight. The last bit of information on the setup involves shoulder blade and back positioning. Watch the transition as Coach Josh moves from a totally flat position to one where he pins the shoulder blades down and back, pushing them straight down into the bench. This creates a better natural arch in the lower back as well as stabilizes the shoulders and upper back as you lift off and get into the execution. There has always been discussion about the amount of arch in the lower back as you lift. You may see many power lifters with an extreme arch as they press, and even though this may not necessarily be wrong or completely unsafe, the vast majority of lifters should have a much less noticeable bend. An easy rule of thumb to remember is there should be just enough room to fit your arm under the arch of your back as you're getting ready to lower the bar. Watch these first 2 reps from Coach Josh and notice how flared out his elbows are. This can be very harmful to your shoulders and result in major tears. The last 2 reps show properly tucked elbows as he engages the lats and squeezes his shoulder blades back together and down. Proper breathing technique includes a large inhale at the top as you prepare and begin to lower the weight, and a powerful exhale as you push up and away from your chest. You'll want to bring the bar down to about the sternum. Going too high or too low on your body will make it much harder to lift the weight efficiently and can even result in a shoulder injury if the weight is heavy enough. And finally, as you push the bar up, don't forget to utilize the power in your feet and glutes as well. Keep your heels on the ground and push directly through them on your way up. Activating your glutes will also add a bit of force and power to the bar. These 2 sources of power can oftentimes be that last bit of strength needed to lift the bar. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can check out the rest of the channel and be updated when new videos drop.